Fuck, man, this is good.
Fuck, I think Aaron might actually be the best Metal Gear Solid player we've had on the channel.
Yep, that's it. When next session we meet up now, and he's gonna have to take over the reins fully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
He's
fact, I think he's just volunteered to play through Rising Revengeance and then synopsize the plot for us.
Hey, I'm sold. Any
Ooh.
objections here? No, no. All opposed? Nay. Yeah, that's it. We're done.
Nay.
No, too late. Too late.
Hey, the eyes have it. Don't fuck with this, Senator.
Command HQ. This is HQ. This is patrol.
All clear, except for the guy lying in the middle of a field sleeping.
Ooh, a C rank.
He's called Blenny.
Oh, Blenny! New
Blenny.
favorite.
Well, once I could Google what a Blenny is, it is a
Like an
fish.
egg dish.
It's a fish.
Okay.
Do you say it's like
It's
an
a,
egg?
it is
It's an egg dish.
it is an incredibly hilarious looking fish.
Oh, Blenny, put up in the edit. Put up a picture of him.
I will.
Is it like a blobfish?
I mean,
It's like
blobfish don't actually look like blobfish.
it's just a fish that has a really like curious. It's like a fish that was designed by Pixar.
Aw.
Yeah,
Frying
like
Nemo.
how like this thing has to. Yeah, I was about to say this thing has to be in fucking Finding Nemo somewhere. I just haven't found it yet.
Wake up.
Ah, yes, my favorite game, Tranquilizer Bingo.
Bingo. I mean, you don't have a card.
I'm trying to get a line here, lad. Give me a fucking minute here.
Guess not.
How
No,
dare you interrupt nap time?
again, the guy is literally staring forward at two guys who are fast asleep, indeed put to sleep right in front of him.
Why aren't you shooting him?
I tagged him already and made him to fall.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's got to conserve ammo. It's
But
not
more
like there's a
conserve
magical
silencer.
box that he can use to call in a cardboard box full of ammo in it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the guys at the in the box factory are not thinking of giving me fucking suppressors, so I have to conserve that more than anything else. So, boss, we've accepted your request, but let me say, very niche. Your
We're
your,
going
your
to give
latest
you supplies
requisition.
that we want to get rid of, not supplies that you need. We are a military after all.
Your latest requisition order, boss, was three silencers, three of the porno magazines, and a Quetzal.
But I had a look at your order, and boy, were you way off with what we sent you. You've got to try harder next time.
Look, look, boss. I just don't see why you're going to need three love boxes in the field. Like one is surely enough.
One is actually more than you can carry. If anything, carrying a love box with you is a detriment.
It's a complete inconvenience. Like, now
Uh,
granted, it is. It's still foldable, but it's still a big chunk of cardboard to put somewhere on your person.
true, true. Wait, is there no hay bale in the PlayStation version?
Every subject confirmed and
And I
reported.
say there is. I don't think it's. I just haven't found it yet, to be honest, or availed of it.
Because I remember getting it way earlier, and it is like the most broken item in the game.
Maybe it's in the extra ops or something. I can't. I just haven't. I haven't encountered it yet now, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna look this up because it
Look,
might
yeah,
just be a secret item that was removed after they.
yeah, you could be right now. In fairness, but I just don't. I can't remember from the last time I played on the PSP. I don't even remember using it that much in the PSP as well. So
So for Aaron's benefit, it's a cardboard box that if you move in it, they'll come up to investigate. But if they're standing beside it, you can instantly CQC them and knock them out.
Okay.
but it's also something you can dive into from a height because it's meant to be an Assassin's Creed reference.
Yeah, yeah. You can also get Altair's costume, right?
The Altia's costume is in MGS4,
Oh, it is. It is.
and that's still in the original game.
What?
No, it's a trophy. Actually, it's called Leap of Faith, so it is in the PS3.
Open.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's in the main ops abandoned mining base.
Oh. I haven't done that mission yet, have I?
I don't know.
If I did, I definitely missed it.
I mean, I could
You
just
know-
be wrong because, like, I replayed all the missions after. So
Yeah. Oh, we can always come back for it.
anyway, now we have a bird lady.
We do. Bird Lady acquired. That's the mission accomplished now. We don't have to play the game further.
Snake? Huey, your ID card isn't working. It won't open the lock.
They must have updated my employee number after I left.
What do you mean? I was locked out after I defected? What?
You mean that they used their security protocols properly?
Oh, you better believe I'm going to take this personally.
She doesn't like that card's carrier. You think that's what happened? Well, I was never exactly her favorite. Well, this
Poor
could be
Huey.
tricky. The soldiers outside aren't allowed in the
What is it
lobby.
about Emmerichs and just being lovesick?
Great.
Do you think love can bloom even on the battlefield?
Where's the CO?
Well, no.
What the fuck are you
Especially-
talking about? This is hardly the time.
Especially when they get shot in the head after. No.
Wonderful. For a moment, I felt what it must be like to be a bird. It almost made me want to give up my research and get a pilot's license. Did you need something?
You said you'd gotten an ID card, right?
Yes, but it was confiscated when the guards got me.
Who took it? What did he look like?
He had an orange.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
A visually distinctive guard.
I cannot
Oh, that'll make it so much easier.
Yeah.
This is a real signature of the Metal Gear franchise, isn't it? You have to pick out one particular soldier from all the miscellaneous pile.
I do
Yeah, but this
Like-
time we don't have to look at his ass.
That's true. Yeah.
Just what I'd expect from a bird.
I think even in the all the non-canon games to do something like that as well. Like I remember, I know it's not non-canon, but in the MSX games, you have to find like a guy with like a red beret or something like that.
Didn't you say something?
Oh no, that's how you found. What's her name?
Just kidding.
Gustava, I think her name is. No, it was Holly. You find Holly. It's the same way with Meryl. Like you basically follow a guard until they go into the women's bathroom.
Well, wasn't Solid basically just the plot of 2 again?
Just let me
It was pretty much, yeah.
I can
Ghost Babel had the one where you follow
Yeah, we'll
Corporal Jenner, and they all have different berets and hair colors and ponytails. So you have to find the right combination of red beret, blonde ponytail, and you found Jenner.
It's hers, all right.
Then she must be.
She's not. Cecile's you and Matt Paz.
What?
She's at least 10 years too old.
But
I'm guessing Paz convinced herself that it was the tape her friend made. But never mind that. Let's go over what
You're kind of breezing
Alright.
over the massive inconsistency there, Miller.
wearing an orange jacket and is in a
Right.
Aaron, are you as
Very
shocked as I
fucking
was?
Quetzal singing.
I
No.
Soldier, retrieve that card.
Aaron,
found
You
a
are aware
random
of the
wo-
implications, right? The
We found a random
implication.
woman in the woods, and we immediately trusted her for some reason.
No, we found a random woman in the woods because we were looking for a random woman in the woods because Paz told us to be a random woman in the woods, her friend.
But the inconsistency here is Paz herself.
Do you think that Paz is 10 years too old?
Well,
In more ways than one.
you made that question sound more suspicious than it should have been. No, really, guys, she's really mature for a 17-year-old. I promise. Why is Chris Hansen here?
She's about 10 years too old for me. Half your
I got
age
you.
minus 7, as they say.
Oh god, she's actually too mature. Put her away.
I wouldn't have created an illegal military out in the middle of international waters if I didn't want my women to be underage.
That's why the international waters for a reason, people.
I hope that's not clipped out of context.
Don't give me that opportunity. Don't piss me off for the next year, and you're fine.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. Fucking absolute. We set the trap. He fell in it.
Ah, and Cecilia, our ornithologist, is going to be put to work in the mess hall, cooking nothing but chickens. For the irony.
Listen, if it means we get fucking French pastries for breakfast on Mother Base, I am sold. Like, you can't tell me that these soldiers are not going to live on fucking butter croissants for the next 3 years. They'd be fucking not fun with that.
Wait, where are they getting the milk?
I was going to say that too.
Well, they have Fulton a few cows. No, seriously, you do. In the Phantom Pain, you can Fulton animals. And
You can, but are there cows?
Yeah. I mean, you probably would need them. I mean, it sounds like a petting zoo we're setting up on Mother Base, you know, but...
I mean, it's a lab. Can we not just, like, blow up the door?
Or just do what we used to do in the previous game, just get a lab coat and sneak our way in.
Yeah, or it has to have some degree of ventilation.
Yeah. Well, it's an old, like, it's as a temple, so you could probably just climb it and, like, work your way down. But that would take a lot of effort. A lot of effort.
Why is it Aztec?
I know, it's technically Inca, but you know what I mean.
You'd have to avoid all the spike traps.
Mm-hmm. Whereas it'd be substantially easier if we just, like, did the same mission again. And again. And again and again. So this is also the kind of amusement now, because we're now like basically like recouping going back to all the previous areas from the last level. Like all the guys, most of the guys have reset, but they're now facing we're now behind them. So it's a case like you can just like cap every single one of them on the way back. Guess not. Especially makes the ghillie like suit snipers very redundant. Because like they still are waiting for Snake to come by, like hypothetically, and he's come and gone and is now behind them. It's hilarious.
Well, I mean, canonically, you didn't interact with any of them, so they have no idea you're there.
That's it. Yeah, the Metal Gear works on the premise that you haven't been found or spotted unless it's been demanded by the plot. So,
unless it was a boss fight, in which case everyone immediately forgets about you being there afterwards.
Exactly.
God, you suck.
My inner thigh. God, you suck.
I genuinely love this, by the way, when there's like two guards right beside each other and they keep waking each other up. It's my funniest fucking. This is Laurel and Hardy shit, like. And of course, it ends with
ahead.
It also ends with like one getting shot in the ass, which is absolutely fucking perfect. Like, this to me is the height of this is fucking Chuckle Brothers level here.
And then you only take one and leave the other guy.
As an example to the rest.
He deserves his sleep.
I don't think I even scanned him, did I? I think I scanned him on the way back.
I don't think you did there, but you might do him better. I love how at the start of this series, this episode, you were like, so yeah, I decided I wouldn't do any of the extra things in the sake of time. Takes all E rank soldiers he can instead of just walking away afterwards.
I think I mentioned in the previous bar, like I tend to build up slowly and then start sacking people off basically when the departments are full.
You're trying to completionist this rather than being efficient and maybe growing it a little slower, but getting through all the missions where you can then start getting better people.
Better people in, yeah.
You're just taking everyone so that it'll get every incremental increase along the way.
Yeah, I think that's how I played the first time around, and I've kind of been stuck with that, well, it worked the first time. I mean, why wouldn't it work now? But
I mean, you can do it without recruiting anyone, technically.
That's true, yeah.
I'm not judging you, by the way. I'm explaining.
It's an observation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have different ways of playing.
I'm judging you.
If you forget what a Quetzal's
Yeah, but that you judge me all the time, Aaron. It's kind of you kind of get immune to that after a
she'll
while.
remind you.
Like,
I'm just saying that at this stage, I'd already have like developed level 3 of the 4 things that I use, and that would be
Yeah.
it. But you're building out tanks and soldiers so that you can do extra missions and send them off to war to earn money, even though we don't need the money. All we need are the potato chips, the the noodles, the rations, and a Fulton launcher, and that's it.
He's playing the game.
you're forgetting that I'm a capitalist, Adam, and even in the game, I want to fucking make money.
But we can finish the main story first and then build Zeke.
No, profit first, then plot.
Yeah, that's how anime works.
Step 1, recruit goons. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit.
Hired goons.
I mean, come on. We leave Mother Base with 10 folds. It'd be a terrible waste not to use them.
Jonathan could see on my camera the pain in my face.
Yes.
Whereas I'm more selective with the dicks I allow into my base.
You being selective about dicks? When's the first time that's ever happened? It's the first time for fucking everything.
Not very toxic homosexual of you.
No, I'll tell you.
No. No, I prefer a toxically masculine workplace. Thank you very much.
Put him to sleep or hold him up. That works.
Yeah,
Hence my all-female mother base.
Oh yeah, you said that there was a trophy as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
that's such a fucking painful thing.
yeah.
I don't even know if it's a trophy or if it's an emblem you need to get a trophy. Even more insult to injury.
Mm. Like, oh, come on, like this guy is not even remotely trying to scout. He's just standing bolt upright around the corner. Like, you fucking
I think
amateur.
he was taking a poo.
It actually did look like it, didn't it? Like here, it's my only chance to actually fucking take a break here. And again, wouldn't be a Metal Gear Solid game if it wasn't like a random NPC having the shits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Will he also take the D?
No, I do start to get a bit discerning at this stage. So it's usually, I'm kind of like preferring to go for C's. But if they say there's like D pluses is those ones that have like kind of like I don't know what kind of symbol it's meant to be, but it's like they've got like some kind of gimmick on top of them, like they're like explosives experts or fucking good at CQC or some shit, you know. So
Even past Jonathan was anticipating our ribbing him at this stage.
well, no, I mean, in fairness, like I do tend to like I said, my plan is always to bulk the base first and then start refining it. But like I'm actually like even when I was playing this, I was starting to say, okay, now I actually do need to be more discerning because the levels are that little bit longer as well. So you are throwing better soldiers at you now at this stage, you know.
I mean, Kaz himself called you up to say, "Stop recruiting enemies."
No, he's just a wet wipe and doesn't want to keep giving them the fucking inductions. That's all that is.
Snake, we don't
right?
have room for plot essential civilians.
This
But she's
is
hot.
just
Okay, you can have one more.
only because she's hot.
Wait, you mean she's a real ornithologist? That could be handy. If we have her on the radio, you won't have to make shit up anymore.
Hold perfectly still while I scan you.
That's not perfectly still.
Stop shaking!
D? Oh my god.
Oh yes,
Yeah, but he's only a R&D guy. Not even R&D, that's a supply guy.
Intel.
Intel. Oh, the worst of them.
Yeah, it's like it's. Do you know what? Like I really admire the game in the sense where like they had the right ideas. Where like, oh yeah, well, let's go with the really critical departments like the soldiers, the R&D, the mess hall for the food and all that stuff. Like, okay, we're talking about a medical department.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. If we get a guy that's nearly dead, we can recover quicker or something.
um, Intel, we probably would need that in fairness,
I mean, as a spy agency, yes, but
but they just didn't have a gameplay conceit for that. So like, they just ran out of fucking ideas in the end. It was great.
we can use it for one specific mini game that Adam won't like.
Yes.
Perfect, sir. Perfect.
Yes, this truly is the zenith of game design. Although, in fairness, like you do need a good R&D department because certain things can't be R&D without a good Intel department. So you do need to build up at least to a certain degree, not have like you can't max it. There's no point maxing it out because there's no use to you. You still need you need a good R&D department one way or another.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Oh, this is more for Aaron's sake because I'm not gonna lie, lads. This little bit of stealth here is a bit dry, so we could do with a bit of fucking a bit of sauce to fucking jazz it up a bit.
I'm sorry, stealth.